Hey everyone, I'll get started here in just a second. Let me just send out the links quickly and I'll get started right after that. So, see you guys in a bit here. Alright, I think I'm done setting everything up. Let me just go into the game now and I will start streaming. Hi everyone, by the way. Let me also check how... Oh, my controller's quite low on battery. I will have to plug that in just a second here. One moment, I think the controller cord fell somewhere here. Ah, never mind, it's over here. Don't know where the other part went, unfortunately. Where did that other part go? Anyway, I'm sure I'll figure things out here in just a second. This one and the controller cord. I genuinely have no idea where the other one went. Assume it's going... here it is. Here it is. Okay. So, don't want to knock controller onto the floor. Yeah, I found the controller cord. I'm going to have to plug in the controller for a little bit. Then I will... if I can actually do cable management properly, I will start here in just a bit. Oh, I'm going to start here now, but I guess I just have to wait for the loading screen and everything, of course. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I hope that, hope everyone's doing well today, by the way, in the world. Oh, wait. Why can I not harvest the goose? Oh, now I can harvest the gooseberries. Oops. Yeah, let's, how about if I actually work towards a trophy today in this game, because I have not actually done much in the way of trophy hunting recently, unfortunately. And I really do want to, get a few trophies here. I think the most likely one for me to go for is the catch 1,800 fish task trophy thing. Don't know. It's just past 1 a.m. here. I have just woken up for reference. Yeah, let's figure this out here. Oh, I do have to talk with Goofy and do some other stuff here, but I also have to get the star lilies for Minnie, but you know what? I think it should be all good here, just for a bit. Let's also check Dreamlight here. Check food. Okay, I need about 400 more fish. That may be a bit much for today, but I will catch at least a few here. Not all of them, probably. And, oh, there's Ariel. So let's actually go chat with her for a little bit. I feel like... oh, there she is. Okay. Sorry, Fairy Godmother. Oh, hello, Emily. Tell me about your hobbies, Ariel.
Uh-huh.
I love to sing, and Sebastian says I'm pretty good at it. Do you like to sing? I cannot sing at all, oh my gosh. Oh, I don't think anyone truly sings badly if they enjoy it. You have not heard me. Oh my gosh. That's the most important thing about singing, having fun. Yeah, for reference, I cannot sing at all. Like, at all. I am very, not sure what the term is. Not tone deaf exactly, because I know that's a medical condition where you can't actually distinguish tones. It's more like, I can't carry a tune to save my life, which is a bit awkward when, some people have asked me to sing at, like, birthday parties and stuff, like, because they're like, oh, hey, let's not ask me to sing specifically, but, like, ask everyone to sing at birthday parties, like, oh, let's sing happy birthday. I, cannot sing happy birthday, even. It's very awkward, as I am legitimately the worst singer ever. Probably. Yeah, let's catch a few fish here and there, and I am going, by the way, I opened up a, an energy drink, just because I am still out of coffee, I believe. So, I guess that respawned, but, for reference, I am probably gonna get some coffee in the morning, just so I can stay awake and whatnot. So I am trying to fix my sleep schedule. Oh, let's talk with Merlin as well. This is going to be a longer stream because I am going to be, trying to fix my sleep schedule by streaming for whatever reason. Anyway, what's up, Merlin?
Outstanding!
Tell me, Emily, what magic have you seen today? I saw the sunrise, I guess. I guess that's, in a way, its own magic. Ah, that is magic indeed.
Never forget.
Fair
Your
enough.
imagination
Let's also
is a
talk with him
powerful magic.
and see what he would like for a gift. I feel like a blue hydrangea. I don't think I have one of those. Oh, no, I do. I do have a blue hydrangea. Okay. Let's give him a blue hydrangea. Hydrangea?
Extraordinary!
The flower. The flower.
Oh, I just love sunshiny days.
Howdy and hello to ya. You look confused about something, Goofy. What's up? I was tending my garden the other day and I found a boot. Thinking you were one to match it. Maybe someone's missing it. Gosh, I didn't think of that. I'll keep an eye out for anyone with only one boot on.
Works for me.
Alright, so let's just quickly try to catch a few fish here. Not all 400 or so that I need, of course. That would take quite a while. And I don't want to spend the entire stream fishing, of course. Because, I mean, I might on Final Fantasy 14, honestly. This is literally just like put rod into the pond there, into the ripple. Hold down the button because of the accessibility controls on. Keep holding until the fish shows up. So I feel like it's not in depth enough for it to be really like a full thing with a stream, of course. Okay, so basically I should have read that out. She said, I've been trying to think of a good song for the Valley to write, but I've been wanting to write a song for the Valley, but can't think of a good name for it. There's Dreamlight Ditty, The Valley Twist, or Let Go. I'd say Dreamlight Ditty, why not? Oh, that's adorable, thank you.
Thank you.
And...
I'm hoping that soon.
Hello, Emily, hello. That's... Okay, so, like I said before, I don't think that Ariel is going to be very happy about me fishing in front of her. But hopefully she doesn't mind. Oh, she just turned. Okay, I guess she doesn't mind. She just jumped into the... she looks excited, somehow. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go get, this energy drink here. Yeah, it's quite full, so I'm trying not to spill it everywhere on the keyboard. But, I am going to be doing a longer stream today. So I just woke back up a bit ago. I need to get a normal schedule, I suppose. So, or at least as normal as I can be. I So I just realized this Moogle shirt probably does not show up on the stream, so it just
Oh, I
looks like
just
I'm wearing like a
love sunshine
yellowy pink shirt or something. Also has some holes in the side, but that's a bit awkward, I guess, now I see it. Yeah, I may have to honestly change shirts later. And I am going to, of course, if I stream for long enough, I'll take a break and get a shower and everything off camera, of course, because no one needs to see that. But yeah, that goes without saying, I suppose. But I will probably go off stream for a little bit, just like put like a be right back screen on or something. Then most likely get a shower, and then I'll be back, and probably I'll swap games then. Maybe around like 6 or 7 hours of this game. I'll take a break, get a shower, stretch my legs and everything. And because it's like 1 AM right now, but then I will probably and I'll actually probably just play Final Fantasy 14 after that. But for now, let's check out routine duties. It unlocks in 2 days for week 3. That is good to know. Now, I do need to find a few things here and there to, not just to sell here at Goofy Stall, though I do need to sell some stuff here now.
Hi there, pal.
I do need to find some things for various, Dreamlight duties and whatnot. Like those 3 blueberries I was supposed to harvest earlier on, that I just noticed. And I also need to, generally make some money for, just for making money to get stuff at Scrooge's store, I suppose, but I think that shouldn't be too difficult. Sell those things there. Then let's go talk to Goofy.
Pal.
And because I noticed he wanted the walleye here, not here, but the walleye over here. He wanted one of these. Let's give him his favorite gift then.
Whoa.
And, I think, let's check what other things he wants. A garnet. We have one of those. Here you go, Goofy.
Yeah.
And then, on steamed fugu. I don't even know if I've gone fugu yet. I know that it was mentioned that, I think it shows up at Dazzle Beach when it's raining. I just don't think I've ever caught it before. If I have, it's been like a one-off thing, I believe. Anyway, let me just quickly check something here and just bit here. So, I am curious if, catch fish thing here will actually, if I can track the duty. That would be a good idea, honestly. Track the duty. 1,441. Let's try to see if the fish Goofy will toss out will kind of double the amount we get each time, perhaps? That would be interesting. Okay, that's 1,442. Yeah, that doesn't quite count, but that's okay. This is gonna be a long time getting this trophy, honestly. Because this is the final catch fish task I need for that trophy, because there are a couple before it. I need to eventually get the trophy, I believe. Because I am eventually playing to 100% all the trophies in the game to get the platinum, so I think that this should be not too difficult, though. I mean, it's literally just like cast fish, hold button with the accessibility controls, and then get fish and everything. I do wish in a way that was kind of more complex than that, because I really like complex fishing mechanics in games. Like, Like, I really, really like, what was it called? Just like the general fishing mechanic in, you know, what was it? Final Fantasy 14, I suppose. I also really like the, I'm going to probably have a really unpopular opinion here. I actually like the fishing mechanic for, Dreamlight Valley, or not Dreamlight Valley, for, well, I like this one too, but for, Stardew Valley. It's difficult at first, but once you get like a couple levels into the fishing skill, which does take a while, of course. The bobber part gets a bit bigger and bigger. And it gets easier, I think. You like going on adventures? Yes. I absolutely do. I love new places and trying new things. That's what I like to hear. Can they expect everything to come to you? Sometimes you have to go out and grab life by the tail feathers. Make every moment count, I always say. Speaking of count, it's time to count me money so I can plan that excursion I mentioned. Hee hee.
Bye-bye.
Nobody said the hee hee like that. That was really, really awkward of me, but, anyway. Should probably grab the trash can over there because I finally cleaned out the trash can, brought over here, and, have not actually... I've not actually really gotten anything put in there yet. I just put by the door because, well, you guys can see it. It's right by the door. And I do need to eventually, what in the world? Oh, there's two fish there. Interesting.
Keep believing in yourself. And wonderful things.
Okay, so I do really like this game, but I just realized all the trophies are gonna be so grindy to get. I know I've brought this up before. And mainly for I understand it's not as long a time as the Fortnite plan that I'm also going for. On PS5 version of Fortnite. That'll be I'm not looking forward to that, but at the same time I am. Because you guys, I'm sorry, if you guys have seen the me play Fortnite on the last stream I did where I started out the platinum, it is not something I'm good at, unfortunately. Granted, I'm not really good at anything, but I just am very, very bad with shooter games, especially. But yet, it's like one of the few platinums I can actually get that's a super, super rare one. Besides maybe like Disney Dreamlight Valley, perhaps. It'll just be one heck of a grind. I brought this up before, but on the stream, but it's like, what was it? It was like, I think 10,000 survivors saved in successful missions. And there's like a random number of survivors, I think, per each mission, perhaps? Oh, that's a memory. And it just, something like 20,000 other things that, not 20,000, but more than 20,000 other things you need to get. And it's just an absurd amount of just trophy hunting goals in general, I suppose I have, but that is, Fortnite is somehow the most grindy platinum I'm planning getting currently. And of course then there's a couple other platinums, but what was it? Of course Disney Dreamlight Valley here, which will be a lot of a grind, but it's not going to be a difficult one, it'll be fun as well. There's going to be, goodness, what was it? I'm still playing on planning the Yakuza series, the Yakuza Like a Dragon series. I believe in Japanese called Ryuga Gotoku. Ryuga Gotoku? Something like that. It's literally the term like a dragon in Japanese, I believe. And I believe it's also the same term in Korean, because I also have some Korean copies of the game that are trophy stacks and whatnot. And some Japanese trophy stacks of the game. So that'll be probably the biggest grind overall for the series in general. But I also do really, really want to get the Fortnite Platinum, but I am putting that off because I am worried if I start playing it too much, I'll not have fun with it, but like I'll be forcing myself to go with the grind of the game. So I've just been doing occasional like zero build battle royales again and a little bit of save the world off stream. There's some progress towards the trophies. I haven't quite got another trophy yet on the game, but let's see. Yeah, of all the grindy planums, there was Fortnite, of course, for PS5. There was, what else was there? The Yakuza Like a Dragon series, which I have all the games except for the Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii game. Have not completed all the main stories yet. There's going to be a whole other task that I have to do later on as well. I think the stories will be the fun part. Mini games, maybe not so much, you know? Let me just also open up the, let me also open up the lurkbait Twitch fishing thing here. But yeah, between those two series and between that series, Disney Dreamlight Valley, and Fortnite, there are a couple other planums I'm going for, like, not actively, but, I do want to go for, what was it, I believe it was, what was it called? The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. Another game where I have not completed the main story yet, to my knowledge. Maybe I did upon release, but it wasn't on PlayStation. There's that one. I'm trying to go for a lot more, not prestigious planums, what's the term? Oh, one second. What's the term here? Not prestigious planums. Prestigious planums. What was the term? But it's not that one, but I don't know how to pronounce that word, by the way. But, what was it? It was like, planums of higher rarity, and, they're actually good games, because I have played so many that are not particularly good games to try to boost stats. I feel like I have to get some really, really good ones as well, and I do want to eventually get some really good ones. But right now, a lot of my... I was over this way, wasn't I? A lot of my planums, I have like over, if I have like over 500 of them now, or close to it, I believe. A lot of them are not very good, unfortunately. Some of them are good games, but very easy planum lists, and others are just, well, not very good games, or very good planum lists. Because I did play a couple games for a period where I just did them for the planums, and they weren't really very good, let's say. Let me also quickly update my PSN profiles thing here now that I think about it. I don't think I've actually gotten any more trophies, but I haven't really been, like, trophy hunting recently, but I really do want to see if I can eventually, get a bit higher up again on the trophy hunting labor. What in the world? That fish is partially in the ground, isn't it? How in the world am I gonna get that? Yeah, for reference though, let's try to move this. That doesn't work. Wait, oh, the ripples went over there. Oops, I thought they disappeared. If I just do like this, it's a bit too much. There we go. Now I can catch this fish and perhaps reset its location, I think. There we go. I have actually quite a few of these games I've been playing for trophies and whatnot. I don't know how many of these will actually planum or 100%. I'm actually writing a list here quickly, so let me just also check one thing here. I know I want to do Red Dead Redemption 2. I know I want to do the Neverwinter MMO after a while. Final Fantasy 14, at least the PS4 stack. Fortnite. For either PS4 or PS5. I think it carries over though. Grand Theft Auto 5. a lot of these, basically. I'm working on getting a lot more, I don't know, difficult planums. Or at least rarer ones, because I do want to go for, like, a bit more quantity of platinums. I also am realizing that, even though I have fun unlocking trophies and whatnot, I don't always go for 100% in games, but there are some 100% I do want to get eventually. I don't even, oh god, I can't talk. I don't always go for, like, the platinums even. I'm more of like a play as much as I want, unless it's like a really, really easy trophy game. And then I'll just like continue and if I get bored of the game, I'll just end up kind of like playing the game for a bit, I suppose. But there are a lot of games I've started on I'm sorry, I don't know if that picked up, but lots of games I started on what was it? PS4 and PS5 that because of various reasons in my life, I could not actually complete the games. And I couldn't really complete the games, I couldn't even complete the story for that matter, much less the trophy list. So now that I have free time and a really, really bad health, unfortunately, I am going to try to, where the world's at. I'm going to try to basically get as many of these, games completed that I actually want to complete. That's Ratatouille there. Let me also just quickly check some stuff. I know I was going to do, the Elder Scrolls. 5, I believe. Which I have for almost every system that has it on it, unfortunately, which is a lot. I have gotten, I believe, the PS5 Platinum, but I have not 100% the game on there yet. But I also have it on PS3 and PS4. Not actually completed on either of those, at least the Platinum, I mean. And I also want to do Neverwinter eventually. I also quickly check something here, I'm sorry. I do want to eventually do Neverwinter. Let me try and do that. Neverwinter, which is the MMO, not Neverwinter Nights. That one. And goodness, what was it? The Yakuza series. And I just have a whole list. I should probably pull it up eventually, but I don't know, I've just been doing so much over the past several years that I've forgotten how to even just sit down and do a game, I suppose. I will eventually work on that, but I do want to just catch some fish here while I just chat, I guess. I will check out Scrooge's store whenever I can, but let's grab this. Yes, the fox grabbed that, but
What is with this neighborhood?
let's go here, browse.
Good
Here you
to
go,
see ya.
Goofy. Do you want to buy some stuff off me if that's okay? Let's hand him these. These, and these. That, this. And these will be good to sell. Not that, but sell those. And I believe that I can, yeah, I can harvest pumpkins even though I don't have any energy. Grab all these pumpkins for spawned if I can. I don't think I can't actually. It's okay though. Let's harvest a bunch of these. I think that may have been a memory. Was it? Oh no, that was rich soil though. Okay. So I will I will have to wake up a little bit first, by the way, because I am still kind of half asleep, hence the energy drink. And let's just sell those. I will eventually wake up a bit further. I'm just gonna be probably doing some trophy hunting today, I believe. Let me also just place this controller here somewhere where I can actually oh, Goofy, you okay? Goofy? You alright? Let me also just quickly check some stuff here, because I do want to make sure that, I have everything listed properly before I'm planning on doing the stream. Not listed, but like, I have a notepad thing. I want to make sure everything written down. So, I'm going to do this one here. I think I'll just, I will eventually, by the way, move back to Xbox for streaming, but, I'm more into, like, maybe doing the, PlayStation gaming stuff for now. Just because it's a bit, I have a bit of a bigger backlog here, I think. Also, one thing I did learn that was quite interesting regarding trophy hunting, though, which was a bit of a surprise for me. Let me start all this stuff down, then I'll explain. Oddly enough, there is a, well, I brought up, of course, the different Platinum region games I have, of course, I've been meaning to work on. I've never actually brought up every single region I've seen of games, which is actually very interesting in a way, because apparently there are a lot of really interesting regions for games that are not what you'd expect, actually. I've brought up that I've gone some Japanese and Korean region games, as well as the North American ones I have here, my country, but, of, you know, the United States, but, there are a lot of really, how do I put this? I'm sorry, I'm just typing out, then I'll be able to keep going, but, there are a lot of really interesting, games that you might not expect, that have, like, various regions that you also might not expect. Like, for example, the remake of Red Dead Redemption for the, I believe, the PS4 or the PS5, for some reason has a Saudi Arabian trophy stack that is different. And to this day, I don't know what's different about the game, or why it has a specific Saudi Arabian trophy stack. So that's interesting, I suppose. I also wonder if it's something related to, like, laws over there, perhaps? Of some kind or another? Like, maybe it's a version of the game that doesn't have alcohol or something in, I don't know.
I'm here to help.
I don't know if alcohol is... I think alcohol is illegal over there, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just not really allowed for, is it allowed for, people that, follow Islam? Or, I don't know, I'm not really, not too heavy on religions, but, point is, I remember, reading that there was of course, the Saudi Arabian trophy stack of Red Dead Redemption, the remake of the first game. And then there was, something odd like a, not really odd, but very, I don't know, very confusing to me, I suppose. Not odd, but just a bit
Okay, listen.
confusing
Don't
to
take
me.
on too much. We're here for you.
I noticed that when I was looking up the, I was looking up certain game versions in different other places for the Yakuza, like a Dragon game series. There was a, what's it called? One of the games had a Hong Kong version, which you think they're like, maybe they would have like a, I know they had like a, I think like a general Asian version as well, but some of the earlier, let me pull this up here so I can make sure I know what I'm talking about, but some of the earlier versions of the Yakuza series, called Like a Dragon now I suppose, but pull this up here. For instance, here we go. Yakuza Kiwami, the Like a Dragon game that I think it's just translated as Like a Dragon Extreme in Korean and Japanese. There is, the PS3 version that's exclusively Japanese, I think. A PS4 and PS3 version of Kiwami. So the first one is just, the original Yakuza game on there, I suppose. Then there's Yakuza Kiwami for PS3 and PS4, but the Japanese region. There's Yakuza Kiwami for PS4, for Korea, and for Hong Kong. And I'm not sure why, but I assume it was probably something with the Special Administration District in Hong Kong, though. I know that Hong Kong is considered a Special Administration District. So they have slightly different laws there, if I understand. What was that? And
place
what was it?
really shows that
Macau are
everybody's
two
special
Special
in their own way.
Administration Districts? So they have slightly, or I don't want to say slightly, but they have different laws there, if I understand. And from the rest of China. And I don't know if that's because Hong Kong was a British colony at one point in time, or because I don't actually know when it stopped being a British colony, to be fair. But point is, I think I remember hearing, but I don't know if this is true or not, that the Yakuza series is actually largely banned in mainland China. But yet, there's a lot of Hong Kong region versions of it. Because again, I suppose it's a special administration district thing here. Or not here, but over there. Which is interesting. And,
Never forget. Your
I'm kind of hiccuping a
imagination
little bit now.
is a
Before it was like I couldn't sneeze, and now it's because I'm like, that's apparently them hiccuping a lot. But, I don't know, I just thought it was really interesting. Like, normally I see like a lot of like European, Japanese, and North American versions of games. And those tend to be like the standard like different groupings for games. Well, sometimes Chinese region version games. Or Chinese region games rather. And sometimes you'll see something out there like again, Saudi Arabia. For a game that is very, very well known, but I actually was surprised it was a Saudi Arabian version. And then, these are all trophy stacks, by the way, not like specific region versions of the game that are slightly modified. These are like full-on trophy stacks on PSN profiles. Look them up if you really want to. There's like, psnprofiles.com. It shows all these trophy lists and everything. It can keep track of trophies. Not sponsored, by the way, I just thought it was interesting. Oh, well, I forgot that thing was there. Yeah, it's just very interesting to me. I think of all of them, the Hong Kong and Korea region ones make sense the most. Because I know that Korea has, or at least had until recently, certain laws surrounding video games. So it would make sense that they, like, maybe have different trophy stack. Or maybe slightly different games or something. And of course they have very big gaming culture over there, so it makes sense they have a lot of different versions of games over there in Korean. There's also the Asian region trophy stacks, which are largely, I believe, for Korea and Japan. as well as, sorry, Korea and, China, I mean. Right, and I believe also just like mainland Asia in general. But what was it? It was very interesting though. I was like looking through all these trophy stacks and like, I have a couple of these actually. There's not all of them, of course, not anywhere near all of them, because there's a lot of different stacks of trophies and everything. In fact, I am trying to get, certain trophy stacks, or certain trophy, game regions with certain trophy stacks, or game versions rather. Sorry, I'm not fully awake yet, so I'm not talking very well yet, but, for reference, how do I put this? I really like Final Fantasy 15 for reference. And when I was over in Japan and when I was over in Korea, I had gotten the Japanese, I believe also Asian region versions of Final Fantasy 14. Not 14, I'm sorry, 15. And, so I got those. I do want to eventually, get the other two region versions I'm looking for, which are the European region of Final Fantasy 15. I believe I'm also missing a Chinese region version of Final Fantasy 15. I won't be able to get all the trophies for it because I think some of the trophies were disabled or something, or at least discontinued, or otherwise at least difficult to get. Which were the Comrades DLC trophies. Comrades became its own game for reference. And, I don't know, I just really, really want to get at least the Platinums for it. I don't think I want to get all the, DLC trophies for them. But I do want to get, all the, base trophy list game trophies, I guess, I don't know. Base trophy list trophies for each version of the game, rather. And currently I have platinumed the North American version, and I own and have partially cleared the Japanese and Korean region versions. The Japanese region version is something that I can easily do, because it also has English language in it. For both, I believe, subtitles and interface, and also, I believe, also the audio. But, so that won't be as difficult. And it wouldn't be a difficult game. I do know what I'm doing in it. But, I do want to plan them eventually. But at the same time, I'm really, really... I don't know how to word this. I'm also working slowly towards other platinums, like, you know, Disney Dreamlight Valley, for example. The Fortnite one, all those other ones I mentioned previously. So Final Fantasy 15 has kind of gone on the back burner for now. But, also in part, well, the Japanese region trophy list has gone on the back burner for a bit. And that's just because I'm working on other stuff. Unfortunately, though, I bought, so for reference, I bought, Korean trophy lists, like I said, not Korean trophy list, Korean, region version of the game for the trophy list, like I said earlier, but, the thing about that one is, Final Fantasy 15, it's really interesting. After I had gone the Japanese region version, I had thought that, hey, maybe, oh, I already had that memory, I suppose. I thought that maybe the trophy list would have, one second. I thought the, Korean region version would have, like, the English subtitles and English audio like, the Japanese region version did. Apparently, well, I believe it has English audio and Japanese audio as well, which is the original audio. They, interesting enough, did not have the subtitles for it, which I thought was interesting but also really cool. Because they have, like, Chinese and Korean subtitles for that one, but no Japanese to my knowledge for the Korean version, and no English for that one either. But, which makes sense, but I just thought, you know, since one version had English, that was a for non-English speaking majority country, it would maybe that version, the other versions have English. But the point is, as a result, I'm going to try to learn Korean a bit more before I actually continue with the game for the Korean region version, because I don't actually need to do anything with it. Besides like learn like yes and no, I assume, or like I'll accept this quest or I'll decline this quest type of thing. I already know yes and no in games most of the time. I can't remember it out loud, but if I'm reading it, I'll be like, oh yeah, this is one of the words for yes, or oh, this is one of the words for no. So they have multiple words for yes and no, for example, in Korean. It's quite interesting actually. It's I believe it was, I learned there were, what was it, 4 ways to say yes. 2 were, I believe, gender neutral and more formal, which were yeah and ne, or something like that. Or yeah and ne. Something like that. I can read better than I can pronounce it, unfortunately, but then there was which I believe was the I believe that was the casual way to say it for either men or women. I think it was for women, and or girls, and eo, I believe it was yes for as a casual form for men and boys, I believe. I don't remember if that's the last one actually off the top of my head, but see it, I'll be able to read it. Unfortunately, I do not remember it though. And it was Andewo, I believe was one of the ways to say no, and Anio. I think Andewo, or however it's pronounced, was like more like you can't or you shouldn't, or I can't or shouldn't. Or it's like being like, no, don't do this, or can't, no, you can't do this type of thing. I have to look it up though, but it's really, really interesting. Just from the perspective of someone who so used to like English, I guess, that there's languages that have, I guess English has several ways to say yes as well, depending on casualness or formality or whatnot. But just really interesting learning about different languages, I suppose. On that note, one thing I'm planning on doing eventually is, learning Korean, playing the Korean language games. Korean language trophies, texts, or whatnot. I am also planning getting the Chinese language versions of the games that have, different trophy lists, including Final Fantasy 15, and I believe the Hong Kong region versions of various other, like Yakuza Kiwami and Yakuza 0, I believe, have Hong Kong region trophy lists. But, unfortunately, I am very, very bad with learning languages, as I've heard before in the stream, so, I do not, I like, literally take, like, one look at, like, how much, you have to put into work with, like, even the basics of Chinese languages, like Mandarin, Cantonese, that sort of thing. I don't know if it's, like, separate languages, I think it is, but maybe just be, like, one language family, and then, like certain, or maybe just different dialects of the same language. I don't know for sure. I think it's different languages, though. But anyway, I took one look at how much, like, you need to learn to even be semi-fluent, or, like, at basic level for that. It is so intimidating. Looking like Mandarin, especially Cantonese. Okay, so for one thing, they have tones, like intonation and everything, but then they also have, like, tonal stuff. I don't think is a thing in, I know there's intonation in a lot of different languages, like English has intonation. That changes the word, but I guess tonal languages are different, and they also include pitch, as well as tone. Like, it's because of my autism, my voice is very, very, like, monotone at times. And, I don't know, I don't think I can do pitches either. for a language without like extreme study on it. And just like, I'm all very intimidating enough to learn Japanese. I cannot figure out the kanji half the time for the life of me. It's just very intimidating for me. Like, learn all these different symbols, all these different combinations of symbols that aren't all, I mean, besides the hiragana, katakana. Hiragana and katakana, however they're pronounced.
But I can work with it.
Those are easy enough to learn. Those are phonetic.
Do I smell?
I would still have to learn the tone and everything, but and the intonation. But imagine learning that. That's like, what was it, like 12 tones or something? I think like 6 to 12 tones. I think Mandarin is like 6 tones. Cantonese is like, I don't know how many, like 12. I believe there are also very different languages as well, so I don't know, I'm thinking of like both of them, but I guess what I'm saying is Chinese is very intimidating for me to learn. I don't think I'll be able to really learn it very well, unfortunately. I'm also trying to figure out like how I can eventually, oh, sorry Remy, I didn't realize you were there. How do you, oh that's Goofy. Oops, sorry Goofy. That's me Remy here.
Hello.
Bonjour. Oh, how are the new recipes going, Remy?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip through that. What do you think? Definitely kapow? Right, that's what I'm saying. I got that way by being struck by lightning while I was cooking. It was intense, but worth it for the flavor.
Hope to see
I
you
shouldn't
soon.
have skipped through that. I don't know what he said, but, for reference, I know. Korean is, for instance, Korean doesn't have intonation besides like for emphasis on words. So I just have to learn the sounds and the vocabulary meanings and everything, and the grammar, of course, too. I forgot about the grammar. I think un or nun is the particle for marking the subjective sense, I believe. I can't remember. Then there's ru or ul for a topic. I could have those backwards. I don't remember. Don't take what I'm saying with anything more than a grain of salt. But it's just I'm not used to particles languages because, well, I don't think English has particles, to be fair. And then there's, of course, verb conjugations and everything. It's very cool, but it's also a lot to learn, I suppose. I don't know why I'm so drawn to, like, Asian languages and to learn, I suppose. I'm not too into, like, learning European languages as much, although I do want to learn some of them eventually, if I can. I just feel like Asian languages are really... There's more content in them than I'm willing to, like, watch, and, there's more content in them than I'm willing to, like, that I find interesting, I suppose. It's like, I don't know, games, for example, often have, of course, various Asian region, versions or languages in them. Oh, that's, Sword in the Stone. Anyway, so... Also, wait 1 second. Who was that? Oh, was that Madame Mim, or whatever her name was? A moment. Who was that? I actually recognize her. I did recognize her, but I don't remember her name. One's completed, that one's almost completed. I will get this one by mining, this one by watering flowers, feeding critters, and cooking. And, small night thorns. Also, you just know that I've played way too many of, I've watched too many Disney movies, honestly. Because, for example, I can tell from this little photo here, this is a scene where they're all walking into, scene from Monsters Inc. where they're all walking to the Scare Center. Or whatever it's called, like the, they're all, like, walking kind of like a, football style or whatever it would be called, like just a dramatic scene in a movie type thing, or like a football group going in. I think I saw something with football, but American football. But hey, this is Steamboat Willie, of course. This is Fantasia, the Sorcerer's Apprentice part of it. I don't recognize this one. I haven't seen Sword in the Stone in ages. I think I only saw it once, so I'm not sure about that one. Well, this is the When Will My Life Begin scene, I believe. This is, the Ugly Duckling, I believe, where they're just, like, walking to the other ugly duckling. This is the At Last I See the Light scene, where, like, Flynn is, like, holding his hand to Rapunzel's face. Like, touching her cheek and everything. This is, of course, the Kiss the Girl scene. This is the scene where, Ursula's singing Poor Unfortunate Souls to Ariel and is about to say, and don't underestimate the importance of body language. This is the Part of Your World scene. I have seen way too many Disney movies over the years, haven't I? Like, this is in the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo scene. This is where not Ariel, this is where, Cinderella's making that dress with the help of the birds and the mice. The one that gets torn up before this scene happens. After this one does. This is towards the end, I believe. Or is this the ball scene? I forget. I think this is the ending where, Prince Charming marries Cinderella. Could be wrong, though. Anyway, so, I don't recognize this one. I think this one's from the second version, second movie in the Wreck-It Ralph series, which I have not seen yet. No, that takes place on the internet, I suppose. This one is in the villain support group. This one I think is maybe... Don't recognize that one, but I feel like it maybe is something with either the second movie or the go-kart type thing that they were building. Scene. This is when Belle is on top of the castle, and I think either Gaston and Beast are fighting, or Beast is like passed out, perhaps. This is the ball dance scene, because she's in that yellow dress. And this is, you know, scene where, I think where he's like, hey, can you help me out here? And, well, Remy's over there's like, can you help me out here? And no one understands him and everyone's panicking. And that's, I believe, right before, Remy gets trapped in a jar and Linguini, or whatever his name was, has to, supposedly, like, dump him into the river or something. Basically get rid of the rat. And, as the guy told him, and then he ends up saving the rat, which is Remy, and, yeah. Haven't seen Wall-E that much, but it, some of those scenes look familiar there. Let's see here. Of course, these are, let's see here. These are, of course, the old leader's notes, which are written in Atlantean script, I believe, from the Atlantis Lost Empire movie. The Old Ruler's Lost Diaries. Here we go. And the Old Ruler, as we learned, that was the main protagonist of the game that you play as. There's, of course, this thing here that I haven't completed yet, because it's part of a story I have not been willing to entirely do yet, unfortunately. But, I need to get a couple of those eventually. Let's do that, I suppose, if I can. Let's also check out Scrooge's store. Let's go to Plaza. Here we go. I do want to eventually,
Everyone here is so nice.
Oh, that's cute. Right, throw this all weird again, but, let me get some water after I get this, this energy drink here. We'll finish this off, and then I will probably, you know, get some actual water and everything. Now, this hairstyle is just a turban here. Yellow head wrap, but wasn't either, I suppose. Looks cool,
Just
though.
so you know, I've got some new goods at the
Let's,
store.
Get all these clothes and everything. All these accessories.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Green Pearls of Freedom necklace. That's pretty. Not exactly my style, but I will grab that. Green visor glasses. Let's get those as well. Let's get
Oh,
the
greetings,
athletic
neighbor.
t-shirt.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo. Good day to you.
Shimmering green scaled pants. Again, not exactly my
Remember,
style, but they're
time is
still
money.
pretty. Then,
Hello.
green flannel jacket. I think that'll work. I'd work with some sort of outfit I can do something with. So also grab
Good day to you.
the white precise geometric tile wallpaper.
Woo!
That. And then what's this one here?
Good day to you.
Gray starry linoleum tiles. Let's get that one too. And I kind of see how much is this chair here?
Oh, greetings,
Purple
neighbor.
pattern cushion chair. Looks kind of nice, I suppose. I'll probably get that. And I
Mark
do
me
need a
words,
sink.
a villain and their riches are soon parted.
Grab that. Let's grab these overalls
Hello.
here. The black jean overalls.
Woohoo!
Then I do want to grab the ice cream cart here as
Greetings,
well. Gray ice cream stand. That would be good to have as well. Let's also go and harvest some cherries. And I'm just going to do a couple other tasks here and there. Oh, by the way, I will be swapping to Final Fantasy XIV in a bit here.
Look at all this Dreamlight.
Or maybe some other
You're
game
doing
for a
quite
bit,
well.
because I do want to get a few... I do want to get a few trophies done as well. I will probably swap to Final Fantasy XIV as the final game at the very least. Let's go and perhaps use one of these. I believe I have to get some blue flowers, correct? Those do count as blue flowers. I need 20 though. Be a lot to get. Don't actually really know where I can find blue flowers. So I will sell some stuff here.
Hi there, pal.
And the anglerfish, squid, and these 20 souls. And these tuna as well. There's those. Let's pick these up as well. I think it's basil. Oh, okay then. That's a lot of gems. Goodness. Let's see. That is... Oh, there's a knife one I need to pull. And let's see. There's more night thorns around here. Let's just try and mine a little bit here and there. Maybe water some of the flowers. These ones here. And I'm going to get maybe 10 more... Or actually, how about 9 more fish so it's a solid number of sorts there. In the, it'll be like 500, sorry, 1,510. It's 1,500 and whatever it would be. Otherwise, with however many fish it would catch. But, let's check over here. Get some fish here as well. Yeah, I am probably going to be doing some trophy hunting as well later this stream. I just really don't I don't really know what to exactly do this stream, I suppose. Oh, let me put some stuff away. That is one thing I can do. What's this? Pot handle? No trash can lid handle. Okay. Let's let me think actually. I do want to do some story here later, but I don't know. I don't really want to do the main story though. I may do some story quests though. I really don't want to do the main story because I don't feel like I'm in good enough mental state for it. That might not like throw me off into a bit of depression. But I'm not really depressed right now. I'm just worried that maybe it'll potentially turn out that way. Don't know for sure though. Hopefully not. But anyway, let's see here. A task completed there. Let's just break some stuff here. And also, need a barrier too. Ah, wait, one second. Is this the spot I needed, or is it over there? What's that memory of? Not this one, but let's see here. It wasn't here, was it? Oh, was here. Okay, so I need to over there. Here, I think it was the other way, but let's just dig here anyway. Like it's technically over there, but I will figure this out later, I think. Just actually, plant stuff properly here and there. Or not plant like a dirt there or something. I promise I'll be more awake in a bit here, by the way, guys. I just did not sleep well, so I probably let the caffeine take effect first. Next time I have the drink before I actually try to talk a bit more. I just still half asleep at this point, unfortunately. Where did that go? So there's supposed to be a chest from that, or did I not get all of them? I'm fairly certain I didn't get all of them, but that's okay. Let's check down here just in case. Yeah, I didn't get all of them, but that's okay. I didn't get more bananas though, at least. Let me just try to mine some stuff here. And to quickly just check one thing. I think, let me double check the audio's properly up here. Okay, yeah, that looks like it's a decent volume for the microphone. I just want to make sure the microphone was not peaking at a really, really high volume there. I know I need to put in a limiter later, but I need to learn how to do that, I suppose. For the best effect, I can guess. Yeah, let me just drink this energy drink, and I will be good to go in just a bit here, I think. Yeah, I should be, should be able... a couple more, I'd say. 1 second, I'll grab this. Oh, there's a memory here, nice! Grab that. That's one I already have, I suppose, but that's okay. And, oh, there's more fish over there. Did I not get those earlier? Looks like they're larger than my companion or ones I dropped earlier. Let's also see if I... Wait a second. I have a better idea here. I do need to check. Here. Collection. That would be on the other side there, I think. Let's go around and, I will have to double check what I can, 1 second, I do need to get some more caffeine to me soon, but right now I will double check, what I should be able to do here. With the recipe. I think it's a recipe at least I need to look for, but I can't even word myself. I can't even word things properly myself right now. I'm sorry. Very, very tired at this point and very, not really tired. I'm just not waking up properly, I suppose. I should be okay in just a bit here. Grab these fish right now, though. Over here somewhere, I believe. Wasn't it? Oops. Here? Is it over here? No, that's a coin. Wrong side again? I mean, I do need to double check here. That is a rock. Actually, I have an idea here. There is one that I think I know how to get to. I think it had to be in here somewhere, but I'm not entirely certain. Let's double check over here though. Looks like recipe book. No, that's a paper there from Molly's book, I suppose. Just go past all these cool Atlantean statues. Have some time to look at them later. Here we go. I see. It'll be a little dig site spot, won't it be? I was digging in all the wrong places. Ooh, ow. My leg and my elbow, I mean. Okay, I do need to eventually, figure out how to wake up, I suppose, because I'm way too lethargic right now. I should not be this lethargic. Anyway, I'm gonna go fishing over here. Oh, you know what? There may have been... Was there another bridge around here, perhaps? Or like something... Well, it wasn't a bridge, it was this thing, right? Oh, here we go. Let's see here. Did those, but that's okay for now. Go to the first book's location. It should be right by where my house used to be. That makes sense. That's why the shovel was there. That would be why the shovel was there initially, wouldn't it be? Fortunately, I think I moved everything, but... Maybe the shovel is still around here somewhere? I feel like it was this far along, though. So, it was a slight angle. Means that if the house was there... The house is like over there. It should be somewhere over here, perhaps? It would be here? Couldn't be. It couldn't be it, right? But that's not it. Okay. Then, angle, so I was from over here
like
somewhere.
magic?
Wasn't quite this far, though. Isn't this far either. I feel like I messed it up somehow. I don't know how I messed up. Either that or I'm just really, really dumb. Which is probably also the point, but still. But, like, the house was originally here. But is that even my character's old house? Probably isn't nothing about. No, that looks more like Goofy or Mickey's house. Okay, I was gonna use this house here, but that wouldn't add up as well.
Well, look who it is.
Yeah, so that would be Mickey's house, or Goofy's house down here. We also, or this poor flower here. Add the memory from the flower. Oops, did I put Mirabelle's thing on it?
Mark me words.
Or is that something
our
else?
villain and their riches are soon
I think the
parted.
shovel is somewhere around here or over there, but I'm just uncertain. Yeah, I'm starting to zone out a little bit. I don't know why. I may have to get some sleep pretty soon. I'm sorry, guys. We have to at least make an attempt to get some rest. When I just woke up, I literally cannot, I literally cannot stay awake any further. Which is probably not a good sign. I may be coming down with something. I'm a bit worried about that, honestly. I will continue the stream when I wake up, though, if that's okay with everyone else here.
Perfect
For those
day
on
for a
YouTube, it would be a different link. But, unless I somehow manage to, you know, actually stay awake a little bit more. Wait for the caffeine to kick in. You just need to get some rest, honestly. I will see you guys probably next time. Later today, I suppose. Let's catch one more fish here. And if I'm not awake a bit more by the time that the fish is caught, well, I'll just get some rest. Not sure though. Like, I can feel the caffeine kicking in. At the same time, I legitimately feel like I'm about to pass out, unfortunately. I don't want to pass out for, you know, obvious reasons and all that.
Special place.
Yeah, I may need to just get some sleep. I will continue the stream when I can, though. And, I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day. Just remember that all of you matter, alright? Take care of yourselves, okay? I will probably have to find somewhere to go here and just log off for now. Beyond that, I will, let's actually get some cherries first. I think those are in Rusted Heights. And I will most likely go ahead and get a little bit of sleep. Other than that, I don't know what to do. I'm trying not to like sleep through the entire day though, because it would not be preferable. So let's check out the star path here. I think I can craft one or cook one meal there or something like that. But yeah, I'm going to try to get a little bit of rest. Just a little bit. Get the greenhouse bench as well. Looks nice. Which gardening tools? That should be fun to get as well. Anyway, I will see you guys later, and have a good day, everyone. I'm sorry, I'm just, for whatever reason, not able to stay awake. Take care, guys. Bye. I'll try to stream again later. For now, I just need to get like maybe an hour or two of rest if I can. See you later, everyone.